Hey everyone, I wanted to give an update. Yesterday I had told you about my room and the noise and what was going on. So basically here's what's up. Carnival has cut their rooms, their Stewarts down, I would say by half, because there's one person now that is in charge of 36 rooms to clean. And if you've seen the kind of messes that people will leave in their rooms thinking that they have slaves working in there, it's a lot of work. So it's understandable now why my room was not serviced and dirty, even though they said it was clean. So I really felt bad for the room steward. I don't know why Carnival is doing that, to save money obviously, but in the end it's just going to hurt their brand. But again, people will still take this cruise no matter what. There'll always be somebody else to replace the people who go to another cruise line. So that is that on that one. As far as the noise goes, that was in the drilling, the construction, whatever was going on, we never got an answer. They were still trying to figure out who was in there doing what. So it's kind of scary thinking maybe it was a customer, you know, using power tools. Somehow they got them on board. I don't know. So that situation is still a mystery. We are on Empress Deck. I am in E142. Do not stay in this room. I think right above it is the kitchen for the dining room. We hear carts being wheeled across the floor, plates. So it's very, very noisy. So if you can avoid that, I recommend booking a room where you have another room above you, because that will buffer any noise. Anytime you're looking at a ship, make sure that there's no clubs or anything that might be loud, especially if you are a light sleeper. I recommend Riviera Deck, which is actually at the very bottom of the ship, but I will say all the times that I have stayed there, I've gotten great sleep. There has not been a lot of noise other than, you know, people walking down the hallway, your normal noise that would go on. One thing that's very frustrating, especially with large brands such as Carnival, is when they make changes, they do not send that information out in an email. They have everybody's email. They have no problem sending out specials and, you know, offers to entice you to come on their ships. However, when they make changes, they don't give you the respect of knowing what those changes are. So when you book a cruise, you might think, oh, they have lobster and, you know, we have the lobster night, and then you come on the ship and you realize, oh, they changed it. It's now only on the 5 or 7 day, whatever it is at this point. It's fine, you know, again, with customer service, if communication is key over anything else you can do, basically, especially for your brand. If I would have got an email saying, hey, we're struggling, or if somebody would have let us know when we checked in, hey, they're doing construction in the room next to you, so, but it'll be over by the time we leave. Just, you know, communicate, and it eliminates a lot of stress on the customer side as well as staff. Customer service is number one. It's the very basics to any business, and all the cleaning and stuff, when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter. It's all about staff and then communicating. When you, as a customer, I call front desk and let them know there's power tools going on in my room next door, and they're telling me they're not aware of any maintenance that should be going on, or even what's going on in that room. That's a scary situation to me. However, if I would have been that employee, or if I'd been trained properly, the proper thing to say on the phone would have been, I'm not sure, but let me get my supervisor to call you because he is in charge of those things, or just something of that matter. But don't ever give up that you have no clue what's going on, especially when you're supposed to, right? Other than that, still trying to make the best of the cruise. Probably going to go ahead and do something else for my birthday once we get back. But you know, I highly recommend this cruise. It is a party ship, basically. So if you just want to come, relax, have a good time, some drinks, it is great. Don't have a lot of expectations, though. I have not been on any of their larger ships yet. I've been on the Sensation once to the Bahamas. Very different service from being service out of Florida versus Long Beach. Long Beach, I guess because there's not a lot of competition here for Carnival. They don't take a lot of things seriously, or, you know, they kind of pat you on the back, oh, okay, we'll do better next time, or whatever the case may be, but it's just blowing smoke up your, you know what, basically. I would like to see some other cruise lines come here and give them a little competition, and maybe they'll figure some stuff out. But bottom line is, customer service is number one. It doesn't cost you anything. It just costs you a smile and trying to be empathetic when there is a situation, and also having knowledge, you know. If you are listening, Carnival, communicate with your people through email. Let us all know what the hell you're doing. When you change things, let us know. It's a courtesy. I think I'd feel a lot better if you let me know ahead of time than take my money and then I come here and find out it's no longer that way. So very disappointing. Carnival, you're shooting yourself in the foot by giving one person 36 frickin' rooms to clean. So now when you come on this ship, and I'm not sure if it's just for this particular ship, but they will ask you, do you want your room service in the morning or the evening? Yeah, that's how it is now on the Inspiration. So, but other than that, we are at Catalina today. I am up really early, so as you can see, it's still dark behind me. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update. I really love Carnival, so it's a shame when, as a customer, you love a company and you know, the people that work for them really try their best, but the company is the one that's failing them. So, yeah. But anyways, till later, I'm going to go ahead and post some videos of the ship and some of the food choices that you can have currently here, January 2018, on the Carnival Inspiration.